Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi, and today we are getting an early start here with a little YouTube live stream. I'm sure most of you have realized already that the fine folks there on the arena team have seen fit to give us 10 brand new foundations-based starter decks with the idea of helping us test them and get them perfect. So when they go live as part of the new player experience, they are really giving something useful and interesting to the new players. And hey, I'm a big supporter of that. So the plan today is I'm going to do my dailies with those Foundations new starter decks across all three accounts. I'm looking to get 4 wins a day because it is the release week, so everything reset and all that good stuff. So we want to go through and do that. I'm on my primary account right now, and actually, as you can see, I've got a lot of green down here in my daily actions. I don't really want to spin any of these because this one's almost complete, and my only empty one is actually a 750. So we're not going to spin today. The exception that proves the rule. What we are going to do in order to try and double up effort and maximize resources, minimize efforts, is to go back into MidWeek Magic here. Usually I don't play for the cosmetics, but I'm going to grab, well, that was not the appropriate movement there. I clicked the wrong thing. YouTubers doing it up. Let's see here. Instead, we're going to go in here and grab one of these new decks. And again, I want to focus on green. So I think we're going to grab green-red here. And let's go in and view the decks here. Give it a little talk through. So a couple Bushwhacks. That's pretty good. A couple Mild-Mannered Librarians. This is one of those new cards. I'm not sure it's going to be good, but it is interesting in a human werewolf without the usual day-night style cycle. We got 3 copies of Llanowar War Elves. Why didn't they just give us 4? I don't know. A couple Snakeskin Bales. Ruby, which honestly I think is a little overrated, but she is legendary. It is a good 2-drop. Spinner of Souls, this is like the spider everybody wants to talk about. We've also got a loot in here, the mono green loot, and of course Hana and Alana in here, or excuse me, Halana and Alana. We've got the temple, that's always good stuff, and you know there's some good utility pieces here. Axgar Cavalry is kind of crap. That's something we probably want to upgrade and replace pretty quickly, but we've got things like Beastkin Ranger, which looks pretty decent. Felling Blow, which looks really good. Garruk's Uprising, which has quite a pedigree. Interesting to see Garruk on Arena, where he really hasn't spent much time. And the Ash Root Animalist. We'll see if this card lives up to the hype. I don't know yet. But there we go. That's the deck. We definitely got some things we can work with here. We got to go back in and reacquire. So here we go. Let's take it for a spin, see if we can get a win here. King Toad. Indeed, indeed. Alright, so what do we got for early plays? Courageous Goblins, decent. Beastkin Ranger on 3 would be pretty decent. So I think we're going to keep and start with the Highlands. That's worth doing. We'll change up the plan a little bit. Get the +1. Go for the big rough stuff. Felling Blow next turn for whatever creature they're getting ready to play. seems like a fine alternative. Yeah, like that, for instance. Although maybe exiling it is the correct thing to do. We'll just go ahead and like hit for 11 here. That should be pretty tough to come back from at this point. We might, yeah, I was going to say we might even get the scoop here. I don't know. So yeah, this looks like it has some legs on it, especially when you can curve out. That's usually how Gruul works. If you can curve out, use your removal effectively, you get a pretty good deck. And looks like that is exactly what we got here. And speaking of what we got here, we got a Not On My Watch. Pretty interesting cosmetic there. I like the artwork choices. So let's see, we're done with the midweek magic on this account. We have acquired all that we can acquire. Wow, we only cast one green spell out of all that. Alright, that's cool. But we're gonna go in here, not here. Why do I keep misclicking? It must be like 8 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, we'll go standard play. We'll go green-white here. My plan is to get one win with each deck. If I hit 3 losses on one, I'm just gonna move on with it. That's my 3-strike rule when I'm doing deck testing for various things. I did do a little off-camera play of this deck last night just to finish out my dailies, and it looks pretty decent. It really does. This isn't bad. I think we try this. Preserver on 2 with Flash is decent. I don't need more land, thank you very much. Good firebrand, indeed. Run it. Do it. Do it. There you go. Oh man, I want to put out the Sky Knight, but they can just kill it with the Firebrand, and that seems like an intelligent thing to do here. But we're going to see how well they play mono red. Do they recognize the threat that this is? They should. There it is. So we go back to neutrality. Play the Paladin out. That feels pretty strong. See if they understand how First Strike works. They do. I'm proud of them. So Wolf Thespian with Preserver on Flash. Do I want? Yeah, because that gives me the guide next turn. So we'll intern here. Flash out the Preserver at EOT. You down with EOT? Yeah, you know me. Sorry. Terrible. Terrible. Battle Rattle. I think 5 is just a little too much damage here, so we're going to throw the Thespian in front here. I mean, we're chipping in for damage here. We cannot actually pay 0. Confirm 0. Yeah, that was a terrible misclick. With any luck, we can pump the team next turn. But they're just sitting on red mana and not playing creatures, so they should have removal. We're getting a slow rope here. Sure. Yeah, I'm not trading that, that's for sure. I'll take 4, thank you. So... that's pretty good. They definitely got wide here. Again, going to take 5. We're not willing to take more damage, and honestly, I can't blame them. I mean, that's really the only play they got here. They might have tricks here. No, they just went for the gusto here, huh? Alright, well, the deck seems to synergize pretty well. We can't argue with that. Alright, and we completed a quest. Awesome. So we got black, green, and blue, green left. So let's see if we can't grab one of those. Let's take a look at blue, green. What do you say? All right. So Tetjova, pretty good. Prime Speaker, very good. Rampaging Baloth, also kind of a bomb. Primeval Bounty is decent, but more often than not, I kind of feel like it's a win more card. Elsworn Giant looks to be really good. There's our mild-mannered Librarian. My goodness, what is wrong with my brain today? Let's see. There's Loot again. Wasn't he in the red-green deck? So interesting that they're using the same mythics and rares in multiples. Mossborn Hydra looks like it could be decent with the landfall. I love Big Fin Bouncer. Like, I don't even care if the card's good. I love that art. Red Replication, pretty decent. Yeah, alright, so not bad. Let's see if we can take it for a spin here. And we'll play it up. If they can find me an opponent, that is. We shall see what happens. Alright, so we get to test mild-mannered librarian. Man, I'm gonna have to like treat that like a tongue twister moving forward. I think we keep this just to see what it does. It's far from an ideal hand, but I do kind of want to test this card, see if it's any good. Theoretically, it should be. It's a one drop that, you know, does stuff later in the game and keeps itself relevant. I mean, becoming a 3/3 werewolf is decent, to say the least. Okay, I really need some blue mana now. Just Schleim. We got Schleimed. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna give this hand one more turn. I probably should have mulled it. They're sliming out over here, man. There's nothing with the slime. Yeah, we're gonna call this one and try it again. So there's game one. Sure, I had fun. Why not? The reason I did not have fun was my own fault because I kept a hand I should not have. Things we need to learn in our Magic career is how to mulligan, and for the most part I know how, but when I'm deck testing I like to keep bad hands sometimes, just to see how the deck performs. Can it pull itself back out of it? This, on the other hand, is a much better deal. So I'm going to lead off with the island just so I don't forget about it. But Druid of the Cowl into maybe Big Fin Bouncer is not terrible at all. And this gives us a decent blocker here. They'll spend mana to get their 1 damage in. And I like that better than them doing something else. See? There it is. They are going to do the thing. Yeah, let's pass. Pass. Let them spend the mana. Make it unblockable. No, they didn't. So they've got something else planned for that mana, so we'll tempo them here. And then we got Big Fin Bouncer double coming down to do even more of that mess. Wow, we could even double Big Fin here. Not that we need to, or anything. He's fanatical. The Mad Monkey. Yeah, that smells like a trap. No, thank you. How do you like the taste of my tempo, sir? Next turn, swinging for 8. I don't hate it. Last time, it was just trying to trigger raid. So maybe we're good with it this time. Damn. What do we want to choose here? I guess the Elf Swarm Giant, right? No tax. I will probably trade the Giant for the Gorehound if we need to. Loot doing some work for us for real, though. We got like a 28% chance to draw land. That's a big no block situation. I smell a trap. No, they just wanted to get a guy down. Okay. They went all out on the guys now, didn't they? Okay. Cannot block, so I think we just hit him hard here. I should have tapped loot instead of attacking. Another non-blocker. That's pretty nice. I think I like that. So where do we want to go with that? Oh, I forgot that was a thing you could do, but at least he had to tap it. That's a thing. So they kind of got a blocks here. Sneaking in 2 might be enough to just close out the game. Because he's really only got 1 blocking creature. He can't afford to attack. He's got 2 cards in hand. We knew what one of them was. Know why he did that, but like, okay, that's a thing you can do for sure. So that should be game here. Yep, there we go. And let's see, what do we got left here in green? I think green black, right? Yeah, okay. All right, let's take a look at the deck here. That seems like a thing we should do, right? All right, so Quilled Great Worm seems like it should go in the green-white deck, just off the top. Arbor of Woe, that's a nice piece for demons. Needletooth Pack, okay, that's where this goes. Really tired of seeing Wary Thespian. I think this is a card they overplayed in the new player experience. Thornwell Archer, on the other hand, much good. Scavenger Ooze, great for this deck. Gnarled Unicorn, not impressed by that card. Maelstrom Pulse, on the other hand, very good. Spin Art of Souls, there it is again. Again, reusing things. Midnight Reaper is a great card. Get used to seeing that like all over the place. Cackling Prowler, a 4/3 for 4, not bad. At the beginning of your end step, if creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on that. Again, like, why aren't we running that in the +1/+1 Matters deck? Maybe, like, we change that up, I don't know. And High Society Hunter, okay, that seems pretty well placed. Reassembling Skeleton, that's in here just for recursion abilities, and I'm not sure it's great, but that's alright. And Infernal Vessel, I think, is really underrated. Mono Black Demons, like, hello. But anyway, that's the deck. Looks decent. Let's put it in the spin cycle and see what we get here. Yes, I am playing. I'm not sure why you would not be able to connect. It's showing everything connected on my end. Let's see here. I mean, alright, a guild gate, weird. Sure, we'll try this. Scavenger is on 2, fall it into an Infernal Vessel if we're lucky, seems pretty decent. And just double checking the YouTube feed, it is showing me live and active, so I'm not sure what issues you're running into. But I hope that you're able to get connected. Do you think we keep? Zombies. Doing zombie things. Is that new art for the Guild Gate? I'm really not even sure. They are zombieing all over the place. Of course, we're exactly one hand in, but I don't love the curve on this deck so far. We're gonna say no blocks, thanks. Oh, this is the blue-black zombies. I got it. Okay. Cool, cool. This is not a favorable race here, to say the least. Now that I've telegraphed what I'm trying to do all over the place. Good gracious. This deck just does not want to give me mana. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, but like 2 turns too late. Yeah, that's another problem on the board. Man, just everywhere. Okay, so we are gonna block here and chump there. Go to 1. Not a flyer. Which is going to be the death of us for sure. Well, not quite enough, though. I mean, I'm gonna play it, but it does not really save us. Interesting. We still died at the flyer. It's just how it is. Alright, so that's one loss with this game, or with this deck, I should say. We'll give it another run here. See if we can't do a little bit better second time around. I mean, lots of land here. No real early drops, though. I mean, we don't even really get the 4 mana, so let's try the mulligan here. Reassembling skeleton on 2 isn't terrible, but like we got nothing else going on here. And I think we gotta toss the Great Worm. Or maybe the Warded Disciple is the correct thing. No, I think throwing the Great Worm is probably the correct play here. Where were you on turn 1, Mr. Sage? It's not a great block, but it's something. I mean, maybe this holds back Preserver. I don't know. Little late action paw patch. Wow, seriously? That seemed uncalled for. But, I mean, I guess we do take 4 here, right? Wow, this just feels terrible. I think we're going to call this game 2. And we'll go ahead and try the third one here. We either get a win or we move on to another deck. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's just the draws that we're getting, but this deck just doesn't seem to come together quite the way you want it to. I mean, okay, it's not, you know, great or anything, but I mean, if we can get Desecration Demon down on 4 and have it start doing some work, it's decent. Do you think we go ahead and we take that land? It's not a black source, but I mean, it does get us Cackling Prowler on 4 without too much problem. Wimp's the core. Okay, they're gonna do slow, rampy things. Got 2 pieces of removal on deck. Maybe we draw the swamp. I don't think that's worth pulsing. He got the ward, yo. Don't be messing with my boy. He all warded up. So sooner or later, they're gonna have to play a creature. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Well, maybe not this turn. That's interesting. I think getting the Reaper out there pre-combat is the thing to do. I feel like they're sitting on something here. But we're going to swing for 6 and see what happens. We will decline that, thank you. Okay. Doing some life gain. They're gonna search up and, well, basically go to 1. Oh, they did that at the end of my turn, not the beginning of theirs. So they do get to do things here. We will decline that. Interesting. Really, really interesting here. So they're almost completely wrecked here. If we Maelstrom Pulse away their Yenna, and they don't play another creature, they are completely wrecked. So we'll see how this comes out. It's pretty close, one way or the other. Doubling season, eh? That does not give you board position, sir. Not sure what he's going for here. Okay. There we go. That be that. Alright, so pay no attention to the man behind the curtain here as I go in and do account-related shenanigans. And we'll change over to the 2024 account here. And look at that, I'm back. Boom. Now, I don't have a spin here, so maybe I already used it, but we got a good amount of red here, so I think that'll be our focus. And once again, we're going to go in and do the MidWeek Magic trick here. And we'll start with the Boros, because that should be the most, like, literally straightforward deck possible. Just a red-white, go wide sort of thing. Well, we certainly don't have a great opening hand, but we're not looking to play anything until 3 anyway, so we'll try and do some things here. We'll start with the crags and gain a little life up front. Which one of these do we want? Let's scribe. Like, I really like this card, but it's coming at the wrong time. I wanted to play it on 2. And I don't really want to play it on 3 or 4. That life gain is just going to kill me. No attacks. We have no good attacks here.
We want peace. We must fight for it. Let me show you how to fight.
Yeah, wow. Mono white life gain is just, it's really, really good. Either way, we take a piece off the board here, and that's really what's crucial right now. Maybe we claws out next turn. Shucks, that was a real problem.
Steel yourself for battle.
Is that 6? Yeah, that's 6.
I lost this battle, but you can win the war.
Man, brutal, brutal. Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do, right? Alright, so what do we got here? We got 6 mana, so not enough to do everything. So next turn claws out should end the game for us, but we'll see. Oh man. Such a disappointment, honestly. Alright, we're calling this game. Let's move on. Los numero uno. Firebrand on 1 would be really nice, but we just don't have the actual mana. Let's give it a shot. Sure. Not great. Beefcake! Well, that's a problem. Are you kidding me? Golly. And that was just too little too late. I mean, if we can survive the turn, closeout might win us the game, but...
More reliable.
It can thrive anywhere.
Depends on what choice they make here.
You can't bury the creatures of this world in steel and stone.
Healer's Hawk, huh? Uh-oh. Well, we got wrecked. Pretty hard there. Pretty hard. So that's 2 games. So I like the early cats thing. That's a thing. Why? Oh wait, I forgot the 3 or more claws on that. I'm lucky I didn't just get eaten. This time around, I feel like we're just not drawing anything, but they kind of feel that way too as they put 1 to the bottom. Yeah, I was gonna say they should swing here, but wow, that was pretty vicious. Phyrexian Arena, huh? That's a pretty bold play there, to be honest. I think we just pass here. Start making gobos. That is not great. Alright, let's just try and get wide with Gabos. He's drawing an extra card every turn, but the Nighthawk swinging, he's not going to have to worry about that. Maybe he'll do something foolish like pump the Nighthawk and we can Valor's Stance it. Maybe? I don't know. Probably we don't get that lucky, to be honest. Where do we want to put these? Do we want to put them on tokens? Wow. Interesting. He's holding back the Nighthawk. That's weird. Oh, I misplayed. That was an oopsie daisy on my part, for sure. We'd be in such a better position here. We have a server disconnect. I don't know if they're in the starter deck specific format, because technically they're not starter decks yet. They're just test decks. And sadly, that was 3 games with red white. I think we're going to change this up here, and let's try the black red. We'll take a look at the deck here. That's a thing we should do. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so Atali, pretty strong. Massacre Worm, another like pretty strong contender there. And Garna's pretty decent. I don't love this. Alicia, I think, is overrated. Predator's pretty awesome. Dragonfire is good removal. Another Fanatical Firebrand up in there. It's cute the way they reuse cards. Alright, let's give this a shot. See what it'll do here. Maybe we can get a free cosmetic this time around. It's definitely worth a look for the starter deck format, but again, it would surprise me if that was the case right now. You know, I don't hate this. The early aggression, I think, is probably worth it. I mean, a 2/1 flyer on 2 is pretty awesome. Does it draw removal? It does. Okay. So since they were scared of it, let's give them another one plus another threat to deal with. It's weird seeing these guild gates in these decks. Cow, man, it's been a minute since we had guild gates in standard. We cannot kick that. We will decline, thank you. Do we just play this for the early aggression without being able to kick it? Yeah, because like, we're at least 2 turns away from being able to kick it. So let's just get aggressive here. Lifelink there does not hurt anyway. And when I get to 6 mana, I really want to play Atali, not kick my Null Priest. Demonic Pact, you say? Alright. Let's go for an 8-point life swing. We will decline. Thank you. And decline. Sure. Mana off the top would be pretty awesome. There we go. Sure. Well, bummer. They're really gonna make me fight this, aren't they? I really wish there was a way to just not have to deal with this. And that's probably just gonna eat 4 damage here, right? Oh no, they've used those, haven't they? And, well, he's up to, you lose the game here, so unless he's got a way to donate it, well, nice. You live the dream. Nice job, sir. Alright, let's give it another try here. We're down a game. This looks fairly terrible. This is not much better, but I do think we can keep. I think if we don't draw land, we just scoop and move to the next game. Although that feels really good to just be able to knock that right out of the park. And hey, we did in fact draw land. Now all we need to do is draw like 3 mana in a row. We'll be fine. Well, that sucks. Sure. Null Priest feels really underwhelming every time I draw it. Actually, yeah, let's not do that. That may hold back the lava runners depending upon what removal they have in hand. We'll have to see how that actually goes. Well, okay, they're gonna scoop to that. All right. So let's get out of midweek magic here. Finally, that was entirely too long. Oh wait, I should go claim my cosmetic, so at least I see what I get. Alright. Troublemakers? Sure. We'll take that. So yeah, back out of the midweek magic, we will go into a regular play queue. Yeah, like that. And we will grab the blue-red Dragon's deck, which is kind of a Spells Matter in disguise. I think we keep. Man, that really wants me to go, doesn't it? Submit 0. Johnny.
There's always hope. Trust yourself and you shall win.
I don't think we take that. Let's say no tax here. Felidar, does he have the land? Of course he does. He's played this game before.
Your soul.
A right replication, huh? We're just going to be real defensive here and see what we can do. That, on the other hand, is going to have to die.
Let me show you how to fight.
I think we say no attacks. They, once again, like, we're totally defensive here, but... Oh, what's he gonna take? My terror, no! I probably have no way of dealing with that in this deck.
Trust yourself and you shall win.
Not feeling like we got this. Cat seems a little strong here. Follow up with the land. There it is. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna scoot to this. This is just an overwhelming board presence that we are not set up for, to say the least. Hey, but we did get a pack. Packs are awesome. Alright, so that's game one with this. Let's get in here and play game number two. See if maybe we can do a little better with this. Not exactly a huge win streak on this account at the moment. Okay, I don't hate that. Wow, seriously? Man. Yep. We are not set up to beat one of the best decks in Standard with a starter. That's just not going to be a thing today, kids. Just not going to be. In fact, I'm not even going to count that really as a loss. That was just insurmountable odds, honestly. Drakes. I mean, okay, we'll try this. Sure. Would love that third mana. Seriously? Wow. You're gonna cut that down? Yeah, we're stuck. This I am gonna count as a loss because the deck failed to curve. So that's 2. Well, I mean, JP, honestly, that depends on what you call success. Are you going to make Mythic? Probably not. If, as I suggest, you consider success grinding and gaining more resources, then yes, absolutely. Foundations is a great place to start because those cards are going to allow you to play with them for much longer than anything else in Standard right now. Really, I would avoid the rank queue other than like doing one rank match per month, so you get an extra pack, and just grind and keep gaining resources until you can build the decks you want and be able to play and compete at whatever level you want. So, you know, it's really just a matter of yes, you can definitely win 50% of games. That's really not as hard as it seems. In fact, most of the starter decks will allow you to do that. I'm still evaluating the new 10, as you can see. But yeah, I actually do a video that's the budget deck tier list, and I do it every season. And I give you a good idea of, I think there's like 25 or 30 decks on there now. And give you an idea of what the win rates are like, how to put decks together just using your minimum resources and things like that. There is an awful lot you can do there. Wonder if it's good combat gems, incubation counters, remove 3 incubation counters. Okay, so I think what we want to do here is play this. We'll have Into the Royal up. Sorry, I just got cut off mid-thought. But there is a bunch of decks on there that are good for players like yourself. That's the point. And yeah, if you have reasonable expectations, yes, you can be reasonably successful, even as a new free-to-play starter player. That's kind of a lot of my focus, is helping people like you find enough success that they can continue to grow and not like stall out, because nobody wants to stall out. Boom, take two, buddy. Oh no! Oh no! Not a great play, but it was a play. We do have Terror coming up next turn. That'll be decent. Maybe we make a token out of that next turn. We're just gonna. I think that's got a sack on it, right? Yeah, bummer.
Time to get my hands dirty.
All right, so what are we working with here? 6. Jeez. Okay, so clearly not a starter deck that we're playing against here. I think I'm going to give this deck one more game to see if it can find its place, but so far it's just not. Which is a little bit of a bummer. Blue-red spells, and particularly Drakes, is a deck I always want to see do well, but I'm just not sure how well positioned it is in Standard at the moment. And this is nothing. This is not much better. Pitch the big guy. Alright, that gives me a decent turn two. Wow. We are wrecked. I mean, we just kind of drew into some recovery there, but not great. We got a decent removal piece and a reasonable tutor in our hand, but yeah, we want to take that action. What do we want? Like a burst lightning, probably. mean, that gives the tools to basically deal with whatever removal he has. Or whatever creature he plays, I should say. And apparently he plays War Leader's Call and not creatures. Which is a little weird. We'll see if Izzet here can just be aggressive. Because, like, what we're presenting in Burst Lightning, well, would have presented lethal. Yeah, we suck that. Not enough to kick this, sadly. See if we can get a land here. Yes, we did. Sure. And lethal. There we go. Alright, so this deck finally got there, but it really had to find its spot. I think with some fine-tuning, we can probably make Drakes great again, as our leader would say. But there we go. Let's see what we got here. I think that's what we're doing here. We got 5 so far. What does store do today? Anything? Just cosmetic stuff? Yeah, looking like the stiff and stuff. Yeah, alright. So there we go. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain as I do shenaniganry things. We're actually not too bad on our daily wins here, so I don't think we have to come back to this account off camera. Just making notes for my day there. All right, let's get into the 2025 account and finish this deal out. What do you say? All right, so we're good here. I think we want to start blue-black, and well, much the way we have in some of the others, we're gonna do the trick here of getting a little midweek magic mileage out here. And I really like this blue-black deck, kind of starting off. It's got the strong zombie theme, and it's got some key pieces here like Kiora. And the scavenger here for Threshold. I think it's got a lot of potential. Very interested to see what it'll do here. And let's put it on the turntable and send it for a spin here. Okay, we got some turn 1 plays and some high stuff, which I don't love, but I mean, Ghoul lets us get in for 2. That's a nice turn 3. I will take that. It will probably get murdered pretty quickly, but that is life. I think I want to do this. bro. Let's see here. What do we... We will discard that, and I don't know. Do we keep the Banshee? Maybe we do. I'm gonna offer that trade. They should not take it, but they are. I can totally live with that. If I could figure out a way this turn to put like 3 cards in my graveyard, that would be awesome. I don't think we're going to, but... Well, I don't think we'll be swinging anyway. Yes, this. He's definitely got Morbid online. No question about that. Okay, yeah, he was worried about Kiara. While he's got shields down, I think we press. I'm like, let's present 9. Because, you know, why would we not? Sure. Okay, so we can't block the Crypt Feaster. But we got 7 in. Nuke him from orbit, because it's the only way to be sure. And we are strongly presenting lethal. That is not doing it for you, buddy. We won pretty fast with that one. Don't hate that. What do we get as a cosmetic here? I mean, alright. Caravan. Kind of a really weird looking card, but alright. How are we doing on packs? We got a lot of packs. We're gonna be doing a pack opening over on our Patreon. Like today. And let's see here. We got the 1 win. And what do we want to do here? I think we Go into some play queue. Let's do some standard play. And what have we not played with as far as new decks? Let's take a look here. We haven't done the black-white life gain or blue-white flyers. And I think that's it, right? Like, those are the only two we have not played with. I want to say that's correct. All right, so what do you say we play some life gain? We'll take a look at the deck here. Well, shucks, that was not at all what I was trying to do. Let's try that again. All right, so we got Crazed Panda, cool. Linda, that's a card. Healer's Hawk, only 2. That needs to be 4. Sanctifier needs to be 4. Pride Mate needs to be 4. Healer, I think 2 is probably right. Moment of Craving, I think we leave that at 2. That's probably right. Tribute of Hunger, don't love that. Phyrexian Arena, maybe. I actually pretty much won a pre-release event off of, in part, Phyrexian Arena. Nighthawk could probably go to 3. Twin Blade Paladin is probably where we start cutting things. And we probably don't need 25 lands, but that's okay. We love wizards anyway. So let's go. Let's play this up. We'll take it for the spin. Run it around the block, see how much life we can gain here. Alright, turn 1 Hawk seems really good into an Ajani's Pride Mate. That's living the dream for those that don't know. If they're not prepared to deal with that, they are going to hurt a lot very quickly. Just an explosive combination. Do I want to? No, let's not do that. Let's wait till we have a Moment of Triumph up. They're going to get some lands. Their Dart Frog is tapped now. I think this is the correct play. Hitting for 4, gaining 2. It's not bad. Maybe Crazy Panda next turn. Seems solid. They did not want to poison Dart Frog. How weird. So yeah, we'll Dazzling Angel here. Not sure what he's trying to ramp into, but he better do it pretty quick. Well, that's a thing he can ramp into. Okay. I almost feel bad about this, but at the same time I don't, because you portaled, and that's a bigger sin, let's be honest. So that felt really good to be able to kill the portal player with stupid life gain shenanigans. Justice served. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. So we should be able to finish out a thing just by attacking. So I'm not too terribly worried about that. What was the other deck we needed to play? Let's see here. Was it Blue-White Flyers? Is that the other one? My goodness, how did we save that one for the end? Let's take a look here. I don't love the way this is put together. It's really top-end heavy. Like, Sarah doesn't need to be in here. Curator of Destinies doesn't need to be in here. Probably not Angel of Finality. I mean, you want to run this like a really lean aggro deck. And like this should be Fog Banks. Like just do 4 Fog Banks. Do 4 Spectral Sailors, 4 Healer's Hawks. I don't know if you even want Giada in here. Like, I don't think we want a lot of Angel Focus. You want 4 Imperium Eagles. You want 4 Fabulums. I'm not sure Stasis Snare is really where we want to be on our removal package. Inspiring Overseer is awesome. But let's see what the deck does as it sits. Well, I mean, I guess Giada here doesn't look too bad, does it? And Aegis Turtle actually found a spot. I'll give him that. The real question will be if they remove Giada, or does she get to do her things? Because if Inspiring Overseer comes down with a +1/+1 counter, like, they're kind of done. We're not going to send a message with the Aegis Turtle. They do not like Giada. And, I mean, honestly, who could blame them? Are they just going to scoop? Or are they trying to formulate a plan? I can't really tell here. Well, that did not go to plan at all. Not even a little bit. So at this point, I just have to get wide. It's kind of where we're at. I need something bigger than that Dazzling Angel, and it's just, we're not getting there. Not able to swing. I don't hate that. So let's start with the Hunter, draw the card, see what we get. I think we go Fog Bank here. We're just really not very aggressive at the moment. Depending upon what we draw next turn, I'd probably just send the Overseer. See if he'll take that trade. Yeah, it's kind of like feeling where we're at right now. Well, that was not great. But we should be able to start swinging. So let's put that there. That should put 5 in the air for us next turn. No, excuse me, 6 in here. And treasure. I don't know, is there a big X spell in this deck? I'm not sure. You should almost immediately transform that. Yeah, there you go. Impressive. You got the things. I will definitely give you that. He does not know how Fog Bank works. Maybe he does. I cannot tell. Okay. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, separate them. Okay, so we got big beats here. Drag cards, top pile will be face down. So we will almost certainly get the face down pile. No, they gave me things. Weird. So like he can't afford to tap now. We do not want to kill our own creature. We'll just draw 2, because that seems really strong. it doesn't do the thing I want it to do, but I mean, I guess it will kind of do a thing. Let's just trade the Helpful Hunter. Sure. You has an 8/8. Alright, they're gonna pacify the big boy. Which, okay, that is a thing. That probably bought them a turn. No, it doesn't, because I think we still swing for 6 off the gold vein, right? Something like that? You cannot attack me. My turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I really don't remember why this gets +1/+1. Oh, it gains flying, that's why. I totally forgot about that. So yeah, there we go. That's the final deck. I think it needs some improvement, but it's not bad as it sits. So there we go, guys. Almost 2 hours of content as we evaluate these decks. Hopefully I have gone in and put time indexes on these things for everyone. And tomorrow I will be on Twitch doing some jump-in related stuff. So if you haven't subbed over there, make sure to do so you don't miss my go live notification.